she got the munching on Jayla chest mid-round. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all be trying to run the fades all day on these shows. Look, you done got famished, you got tired, you needed some food. In the middle of the squabble, you didn't have to take a chunk, a little bite out of your opponent. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, ain't even say
what's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Baddies Caribbean episode 3. So if you would like to know my thoughts on this latest episode, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. Okay, now I've been trying to explain to you guys why my uploads are kind of delayed as of late, and it's because YouTube has been flagging all of my videos, even when I'm not cussing, not saying anything inappropriate. I don't know why they're just flagging my videos as if I'm doing something. So then I have to do a manual review, and it usually takes like 24 hours for me to get the video review. So I am filming this video today, May 20th, Monday, the day after Baddies came on. So if the video is not out tonight, Monday, then y'all know I still try to film it on time. Okay, so if it's not out today, it'll be out Tuesday. Okay, so blame YouTube, not me, because I be up and I be getting to it. Okay. So the episode picked up where the last one was ending off, which had Sapphire and Bianca in that little hallway about to run a fade. Okay. So they run a fade in this little hallway. And like, honestly, when it comes to Sapphire and Bianca, it's like neither one of them has the hands. So it like, I wish they had stopped running fades with each other, for real. Like, just give it up. Like, it's neither one of them be doing no damage. I just don't understand what be going on, baby. And then that hallway so little, you couldn't believe nothing. On this round, I'm not gonna lie though, Sapphire did land a few little bing bing bings on Bianca on this one, but it still was just like, it's the way Bianca ran up for me. She ran up like she was doing a little Kim, like. She girl, what happened? What you doing, Bianca? I cannot believe she had us fooled on Love and Hip Hop thinking she had the hands like that, y'all. Okay, so after they run this little round or whatever, neither one of them really did anything, but Sapphire got the 2 little licks in or whatever. Bianca had snatched off Sapphire wig and ran and put it in the toilet. Why is this the nasty season? Because like it's like the spitting, the putting the wig in the toilet. Like, baby, what y'all got going on? Why did you put the girl wig in the toilet? That's nasty. I'm sorry. And it was like Tasiki had tried to go help. She tried to go get the wig out the toilet for Sapphire until she realized it was more than just toilet water in there. It was a little, yeah, it was a little something. Bianca is disappointing me on this season. I'm not gonna lie, and she's somebody I was really excited to see because I really liked her on Love Hip Hop. I love the little chicken noodle soup. That was my little Jamiana. But I don't know. To me, on this show, she's acting like a lame. Okay, so I did think it was pretty disgusting that the wig was in the toilet. But what was irritating me was how Sapphire kept announcing, like, I don't care about the wig. I don't care about the wig. But still, she got to run it again because the wig, like, I don't care about the wig. It was like she was trying to emphasize so hard that she didn't really care about the wig. And it's like, Chubbs, it wasn't the real transparent lace anyways. I was about to take it out. Like, it was the fact that she went and was trying to tell Tasiki, like, oh, I don't care about the wig. Then she wouldn't have to tell Natalie and them, I don't care about the wig. I don't care about the wig. I don't care about the wig. Like, I don't know, Miss Mamas. It seemed like you kind of do care about the wig. No shade. It seems like you might care about the wig. At least just a little bit. At least just a little bit, sister. You can't fool me. You can't fool me, girl. Okay? So, she was basically just saying, like, yeah, Bianca got to keep running the face with her now every day type. Because she didn't spit on her. She didn't put a wig in the toilet. Which I understand. Like, I wouldn't be over it either. But, I mean, I wouldn't run no fade with nobody every day. I'm sorry, y'all. That's tiring. To just want to keep running the fade with somebody every day. Like, y'all in the wrong profession. Y'all on reality TV when y'all need to be joining the MMA or something. Like, if y'all just want to be running fades all day, every day like that, that's insane to me. I ain't gonna hold you. That's, I'm tired. One day I need a day off. I need a day off from the squabbles. Can I go out to eat one day and chill? Can we do a little picnic or something? Why we got to just run fades all day, every day? That's crazy, sister. So, some of the girls were sitting down discussing the whole Bianca running up on Sapphire thing. And I really did respect the fact that, you know, Sapphire was just like, yo, we discussing Mariah, so let's call Mariah in the room. Because they were basically trying to figure out, like, if you and Mariah squashed it, why did Bianca feel the need to run up on you and did Mariah know? And I just feel like, man, look, after, like, Mariah tried to make it seem like she was just completely oblivious to the fact that Bianca was going to run up on Sapphire. She was saying that she let Bianca know that they squashed it and, like, that they could have a conversation, but don't do nothing to her type of. She was saying, like, she had no idea Bianca was going to do that, all that. I just feel like I call cap. I feel like Mariah might have told her, like, I ain't gonna lie, me and Sapphire squashed it, but I don't think she was completely oblivious to the fact that Bianca would run up. Like, this been your friend for some years now. Like, you know what I mean? That's like saying, like, inviting me somewhere and you guaranteeing everybody I'm not gonna tell no jokes. You know me better than that. You know I'm gonna Comic View on BET, Dave Chappelle, Ricky Smiley, Cedric the Entertainer. You know I'm gonna come in the room and make a joke. Cause you my friend and you know me like that, right? I'm talking to y'all who watching. Y'all know me like that, right? So y'all know y'all can't guarantee. Like, that's why I'm just saying, like, you knew something, Mariah. You knew that she was going to do something. So you can't fool me, sister. You could be like, oh, I tried to tell her don't run up on her. You might have tried to tell her, but just acting like you just completely had no idea. I'm sorry. Not buying it. I'm not buying it. Sorry. So, Meatball starts asking the girls, like, do y'all know this girl named Grinch? And they was like, you talking about Gretch? So that's why I'm like, uh-oh, Gretch, whatever the name is. I know that this is the girl that they say says the N-word. But apparently, outside of, or like prior to them filming this scene, Gretch and Meatball exchanged some words. Like the other day, Diamond the Body put like some phone footage up. You could see them arguing or hear them arguing. You hear Gretch, whatever her name is, yelling out the N-word already before they even get in the little room. And I'm just like, yo, she's saying it. So it's like, it's the way she's saying it that's throwing me off. Like, it don't even sound like she supposed to be saying it. Like, it's so cringe the way she's saying it. Like, girl, I can't even get mad at it. Like, it's so cringe. Like, girl, get on my face saying that, okay? So some of the girls start arriving, some of the other cast members, and walking through the doors, we see It's Dia, Slim Too Bad, and Tinkerbella. They walked in lit, twerking, you know, doing the splits, all this and that, doing, you know, busting it open. You know what I'm saying? It was litty, okay? So then we get Gretch and Diamond the Body walking in. Yo. Grinch, the Grinch, whatever your name is, she made it all the 5 steps into the door before Meatball I'ma scope the scenery and took off on her. I was like, oh my gosh, the Grinch can't even make it into town. Like, so as Meatball and the Grinch going at it, then Tinkerbella and Diamond the Body start squaring up. I'm like, okay, wait. It's a lot going on. Like, I need a dual camera. We need a dual camera going on. We need two different angles. I need to see what's going on with the Grinch and with the Body. Like, what's up, cameraman? We split screen. Do a dual screen next time so I could just watch both at one time. I don't mind going cross-eyed. I just be looking. Okay, because I need to we got the Grinch versus Meatball on one end, and then we got the Body versus Tinkerbell on the other end. And I'm like, oh my gosh. We having the tag team pay-per-view match live in action right now. Okay, let me get my popping corn. Let's get it in. Okay, so Damn the Body snatches her own wig off, baby. She says she got her black Air Force Ones on, ready to go. If you don't know about the black Air Force Ones, yeah, people only wear them when they about to do one or two things: rob you or unalive you. So I'm thinking she was gonna try to unalive her at this point. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the first round that they do with Damn the Body versus Tinkerbella, it was just like literally a bunch of tugging and pulling, and neither one of them was really swinging for real. No shade. It was just kind of like, okay, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I think that when you go from watching like Now That's TV to watching this show, like, you know, like the girls on Now That's TV, they do this. Like, they do the gutter butt. They do this tussling everyday thing. The girls on Zeus are a little bit more like baddies, more Instagram personalities, more so girls that don't have to get in the field every single day of their life. So they seem like they're a little rusty with the hands. So I think for me to go from watching stuff on Now That's TV to watching this, I'd be kind of like, y'all really don't got the sparkles like that. No shade. Like, it's not the same. Like, it's just not the same. Okay, so they was doing a whole bunch of tugging and pulling and not really much swinging. That was Damn the Body versus Tinkerbella round 1. Okay, so then they flipped to the Grinch versus Meatball, squaring up. Now I'm not gonna lie, Meat was catching her. Meat was catching her. Do. But Gretch, she was what's up? Like, let's go. She was getting out there. I was surprised. Like, Gretch was getting out there. Now, this is something that I peeped that I didn't really like. As security was like breaking up the Grinch and Meatball or whatever, like, the girl Slim Too Bad just came out of nowhere and pushed the Grinch. And I was like, girl, she ain't did nothing to you. Like, so what you doing? Even if she accidentally like bumped into you a little bit, you saw that she just was in an altercation and she's just like moving around like, what's tea? Like, what's going on? Like, the girl Slim Too Bad, I already knew that she was going to be cringy to me from when she first walked in the house. She just walked in like, okay, like, I don't know. She was just giving like she finna try to do whatever she think needs to be done for a reality show. Like, very cringe, not feeling her. Don't like her BBL either. Okay, so then we go to Damn the Body versus Tinkerbella round 2. Now, I was seeing a lot of debates online about this round when they flew out the door. I watched it in slow-mo like 3 times. Baby, I saw some people saying Tinker was putting the beats on Damn the Body. I saw people saying Damn the Body. Neither one of them was putting the beats on either one when you watching in slow-mo. No shade. No shade. Because it was like Tinkerbella ran up and she instantly put her head down and all her swinging was towards Damn the Body arms. And then like she was like running towards her, rushed her, so Damn the Body just like fell out the door. But there was no whooping going on for real. I don't know what y'all was seeing. Watching it, put it in slow-mo, but it was they rounds wasn't really. I was really confused. Just they whole little thing because it was like none of their rounds was really eating. Like, neither one of them was winning, if you ask me. So then they do a third round in the grass. More wrestling was going on. The only difference is this time Damn the Body did catch Tinkerbella a few times in the bing to the face. So if I did have to name any winner of all the rounds, that third round in the grass, I'm gonna say Damn the Body won. Since nobody won the other 2 rounds, I'm gonna give it to Damn the Body. I think Tinkerbella thought it was gonna be just an easy W because of how she did her at the auditions while she had them heels on, and it just was not giving that. You know what I'm saying? So then we got Meatball and the Grinch running another round. This one was so funny because Meatball had slipped on like a little wig. And it was so funny. She was slipping and sliding on that wig like she was skating, baby. Okay, so at the end of this round is when the Grinch dropped the N-word. Okay, and it was like, it wasn't like she was just like, yeah, my N-word. It was like, yeah, my N-word, because the N-word's and the N-word and the N-word and the N-word and the N-word. Like, she was just letting the N-word go. Like, I was like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute, girl. I thought you just let a little 1-2 come out. You just firing off with the N-words. Like, hold on, sister, what's tea? I was like, girl, wait a minute. Hold on, because you letting a lot of jiggers up out of your mouth, girl. Slow down. Miss Mama was like, she was just letting them fly. I was like, hold on, okay. So Jayla was trying to explain to her, like, hey, you know, You can't be saying that because and it was like literally before Jayla could even complete her whole sentence, Gretchen was like, yeah, I hear you, but I don't really care. It's like, look, the whole I don't really care thing is, I could like, that's where I'm like, I can't defend you, sister, because like I told you guys in my other video, I do understand some people grew up like that, that's your lifestyle, but if I'm letting you know, like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I take offense to that, and you telling me I don't care, okay, now it's a problem. So Jayla just took off on her. Now at the same time, the Slim Too Bad girl run up too, like, she was itching for a moment. Like, the girl, Grinch was not doing nothing to the Slim Too Bad girl. It was like I don't know. That's why I said in my last recap that I felt like this next episode was going to give BGC, and it definitely did. But it gave, like, what's that season of BGC where they was like season 8 where they was jumping everybody, or the season that had Sarah on there, like they was ganging up on everybody on that season. Like, that's what that was giving me this episode. I was just like, I understand that everyone is mad about her using the N-word, but it do not take everybody to jump on a girl. Like, for real, I don't feel like everybody needs to jump on her, especially because she wasn't saying it in like a derogatory way. I do understand, like, her saying I don't care, that's bogus, don't say that, but for everybody to just be running towards her, I felt like that was just like too much. Okay, so they was trying to break Jayla up off of Gretch, baby. The way Jayla, she had that hair in her hand, she was like she was not like, I'm like, damn, the Grinch girl, she finna snatch her ball, baby, let her go, Jayla, let her go. I was like, y'all remember Meek Mill, get that rack? I'm like, let her go, Jayla, let her go. Like, gee, she was. So then the girl, It's Dia, starts yelling at Grinch. She ended up swinging on her too. The girl, It's Dia, looked like she was itching for a moment too. It's like, I don't know, it seemed like It's Dia and Slim Too Bad, they came in and saw the action and was like, okay, gotta get a piece of the action so I could be in this episode, I could be in this scene type of that. Because, like, y'all did not have to do all that, G. Y'all really did not. Like, Jayla had already whooped her. Meatball had already whooped her. Like, just, you know what I mean? She already got whooped. Like, leave it alone, okay? So, that's when Aubrey noticed the blood on Jayla's shirt, and we realized that the Grinch took a chunk out of Jayla. Like, gee, she took a bite out of crime. Apple logo. Took a bite out the apple. I'm like, damn, she hungry. She got the munching on Jayla's chest mid-round. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all be trying to run the fades all day on these shows. Look, you done got famished, you got tired, you needed some food. In the middle of the squabble, you didn't have to take a chunk, a little bite out of your opponent. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I be talking about. Running all these fades, ain't even got no nutrients in your body, so now you biting on your opponent. That's crazy. Like, what? So Jayla was like, oh no, we gotta run another fade. Like, once she noticed the chunk missing, she was like, okay, we gotta run another fade. Now on this round, the way Jayla was slinging this girl around, like, by her hair, it's like the grip and then the look on Jayla's face that she was gripping. She was slinging her around like she was using her hair to turn double dutch, baby. I'm like, oh my gosh, the Grinch, get up, Grinch. So Scotty decides to have a conversation with the Grinch or whatever, and basically just like let her know, like, girl, the problem is because you saying you don't care about people getting offended by you using the N-word and blah, blah. And as Scotty was talking to her, I'm looking like, damn, they done whoop Grinch up out her lashes. Baby, she had like a full set of lashes on one eye. The other eye, it was like 2 little lashes left. She was looking like, yeah. So I'm like, baby, what? Y'all ain't never whooped the Grinch up out her lashes like that. Okay, so after Scotty was explaining to her, like, you know, this is why people mad, like, Grinch was acting like she understood, like, oh, okay, I get it. So they go over and they're talking to Jayla. She's trying to tell Jayla, like, I didn't mean it in an offensive way and blah, blah, this and that. Natalie was being messy on this part because when the Grinch turned to the side, you could see she had got a little, you know what I mean, from where Jayla had caught her, or Meatball, one of them had caught her and rocked her. Natalie like, ooh, they got you good on the side right there. I'm like, girl, now what you out here being messy for? In Rolly voice, what you doing, Natalie? Okay, So it's Dia girl who comes back and she's like saying what her issue is with Grinch and woo woo. And then this is like literally seconds, minutes since she just said she understands why they're mad about her using the N-word. And the Grinch says the N-word again. Right after you just apologized and said you understand why they mad. Like, I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I was kind of like, whoa, girl. I could not believe she just said it again. So Jayla swung on her again. Slim Too Bad tried to jump in again. Like, the Slim Too Bad girl, she's corn to me. Corn on the cob. Whole ear of corn. Like, corn chip. Like, she is the corniest cast member on here for me. Like, yeah. So then we get Tinkerbella popping up with Diamond the Body wig on. She's saying, like, you know, come get your wig. Come get your wig, you know, doing all this dancing and playing in her face. And Diamond the Body wants to run another fade, but Tinkerbella is saying, like, oh, she don't feel like it. She tired. And plus security was kind of blocking them. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, Tinkerbella did, like, a whole, like, hour comedy show performance. The whole, like, last part of the episode was her, like, doing silly stuff. And, I mean, I saw some of the cast members laugh. And some of them was kind of looking like, okay, girl. Me, personally, I was just watching it, like, I don't know. She was giving, like, trying to be funny, trying to put on the show. It wasn't entertaining to me. It wasn't funny to me. I don't know. She gives, like, she be trying to be funny. Like, I don't know. But Diamond the Body was eating her up, though. Getting at your skin 3 different tones. Now, I don't know if she bleaches her skin. I don't know if she had, like, a bad chemical peel. But she definitely has, like, some skin tone discoloration issues. Especially, like, around her eyes are so dark. She was calling her, like, a raccoon and all that. I was just like, no shade. No shade. She do look a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Okay? So, the episode ended up in it with them skinny dipping and having a great old time. It was a fun little moment to see. Now, before I get into my final thoughts, I also want to say this. Tinkerbella, her lip was bleeding from when Diamond the Body busted her in the mouth. And she tried to say, like, oh yeah, she didn't get me either. I bit my lip. Sister is giving she caught you with a right one. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so next week Tommy is coming. I'm excited to see Tommy riding on that horse. Look like a lot of fades are going to happen on the beach. Looks like the Grinch drops the N-word again. I hope that this is not going to be the storyline this whole season with this N-word thing. I'm ready to just get over it. For real, I'm tired of talking about the N-word being used. Final thoughts. Aubrey's confessionals. I love Aubrey's confessionals. I feel like Aubrey be giving what Mariah thinks she's giving in the confessionals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tinkerbella, I'm not feeling her. She's not funny to me. No shade. She gives, like, tries too hard to be funny. Like, it's not naturally funny. Slim Too Bad, weirdo, wants the clout. The Grinch, don't like her saying the N-word, but she stood on business. She got out there with everybody. No shade. She stood on business. We're only on the 3rd episode, so I really feel like it's still too early for me to pick a favorite. But I don't know. I feel like, to me, Diamond the Body is acting like her normal self. That's exactly how she act on Now That's TV. That's exactly how she act on here. So far, she's, you know, she just got on here, but so far it doesn't seem like she's trying to be something. She's not overly kissing anything like that. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna like Diamond the Body. Even though sometimes on Now That's TV, she used to really be dragging stuff out, and I used to be like, girl, get over it. I think that Tinkerbella is gonna grow on me, but right now it just gives like she's trying to be a class clown. Like, I don't know, I can't get into her. And then Meatball, I'd like Meatball. I wish that when she do her confessional, she would get did up, but whatever. I don't know. I don't like to pick a favorite this early on because this is only the 3rd episode and there's probably like 347 more episodes. So we will see. Comment down below, you guys. Also, if you don't agree with my opinions and you feel differently, start you a YouTube channel and do you a video so you can get your opinions out there. Okay, thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video.